Good morning, chat. I should say good afternoon, since that's what it is here. Are you prepared for the wonderful terrors and torments of The Darkest Dungeon, with some added Crimson Court DLC? I bet you are. I mean, you lot probably are, because you, if you're a fan of this, have probably already played this. I, on the other hand, have not, so I am certainly not prepared. But that is most of the fun of these games. And as promised the last time that we did this, I did say that I would start all over again, because I don't really want to go into my already existing game with all the mods and shit like that. I wish to play this game as God and nature intended. So we're going to start a new one, Crimson Court, Districts, Flagellant, all that good stuff enabled. And chat, I may very well enable you to have the pleasure of playing along, because, of course, I'll show you what I mean when we get there. Do please, in the meantime, let me know if all of the audio is coming through suitably for you, if all of the frame rates are pretty good, and we shall begin our latest descent into madness. That coming up there has kind of ruined my plan of having a nice dramatic entrance there, so yeah, fine, great. Well, normal mode, let's go. And this is just, it's ruining everything. I can't call it the Darkest Estate. What is the name of our estate? Well, clearly it is the Dampest Estate. One letter changes everything. Let's get in there. Someone in the chat is pointing out jolly cooperation. It absolutely will be. It will be the most jolly of cooperations that we're having.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
I just enjoy that opening cinematic, and so you all got to see it, because it's rather amusing. Let's go. Get on in there for the very first dungeon and the inevitable killing of things. It's fine, I don't really need the tutorials, but it's nice to have them anyway. I am aware of how all of this works. Let's move ever onwards.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Yep, still very aware of how this works. It's fine, game. You don't have to tell me. I understand.
Obliterated. Success.
Let's move.
Clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Of course I'm going to loot this, because why the hell wouldn't I?
A handsome reward.
And on to the first fight of the game, which sometimes you win and sometimes you lose, very much like life.
There is much to be found in forgotten places. An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned.
Let's see if we can get a stun. I know it's a coin toss, but get an early stun on that guy and he can actually go down. Makes life pretty easy. I failed. And now you're bleeding everywhere. Because of course you are. It's okay, just slice him back, make him bleed, we'll take him down. I want to get into the city proper. Yeah, he'll bleed out next round, so that's fine. We now need to start focusing on the dude at the back. I don't think my Crusader has a heal at level 1, or at this level. Pity, because my dude is not doing too well. Yeah, he'll bleed out. So we've got to start making a start on that guy. If that guy's going to bleed out, I will actually just have this guy mark himself, so maybe the gunman will take some shots at him.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the shot.
I'll just ensure that this guy doesn't get gunned down and bleed out at the same time. Thinking strategically like that, it's pretty important. Ah, the blood. This is the new stuff now. The blood is a special type of supply item. Any collected bottles of the blood will be retained in your estate at quest end. They may be added to the provisions of embarked parties. The blood is rare. Spread it around wisely amongst those in need. They really are hammering this home. It's the blood. It's not just some blood. The blood. I don't want to do that. I want to continue adventuring so I can open this quest thing, but it's trapped. So, you've got enough HP if it hurts you. If there's something in it, there was nothing in it. Oh well. Today I learned things. And he became an Eldritch Slayer, and this dude became very sad in the presence of natural light. Truly, Dismas is a gamer among game players.
This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now.
Now, naturally, as we are going into this, chat, you are going to be very, very cooperative in this. We're going to have some jolly cooperation. So, who had dibs on the Crusader? Let's back up into the chat there, see if I can find it. Crusader here, Sunbro, because of course you are now a Crusader. Well done. I hope you die not too late or too early. I hope you die at just the right time. And of course, we have our dearly beloved highwayman who did call dibs on it. Josh 1920. I can put the things in there. I'm not going to. We're just going to call you by that name. So there we go. The next people that we hire, we'll see. We shall see.
Soldiers and outlaws.
What do we got? A Vestal and a Plague Doctor. Let's do it.
To us now that the road is clear.
Sunbro is indeed praising the sun, as you should. As you should. It is the only way to go. So, yes, I'm aware that I can embark. I have more important things to do. Game. Calm down. Chill your tits. I have people to rename. Chat. Any dibs on Plague Doctory? If not, I will just assign one of you at random, and then you will die horribly. Probably. At some point. At some point. I'll be the Durr. Everyone wants to be the Durr. Someone got in first. Phoenix Shaman. I think that might be too long. Nope. Phoenix Shaman, congratulations. You are a doctor. Anyone claiming a vessel? Who wishes to be the holiest of holy healers? Josh can't wait to fuck up and disappoint everyone. Well, you never know. Don't put yourself down before the game's had a chance to do it several times beforehand. Dibs. The fuck are you supposed to say that? Fuck it. That's it. It's going there. I'm just going to call you Sis from now on, because that'll be easier, and we can also remind you that you are Sis scum as well, so that's a nice thing, okay?
In time,
click on some exclamation marks just so they fuck off. And then chat shall embark upon their first quest.
Will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth,
how well will they do?
merciful oblivion.
Probably still want her in 4 position and him in 3. See what their first things are. Doesn't really matter, they're pretty much interchangeable. There we go. Sorted. Chat, this is your first mission. Try not to get yourselves killed. Just so you know.
Later, in blood.
I'll take some food, take some shovels, take some of this. Grab some of a little bit of everything. Yeah, maybe a couple of bandages might be useful. Let's take some torches. I remember what happened last time, just not bringing torches. We're gonna try and avoid that. Shall we take some laudanum? Do you wanna get high, chat? Would you? Let's do this. I'm gonna allow you to have a little sniff of the good stuff if you happen to need it. Come, chat, let us venture onwards to the glorious, glorious win. Congratulations, chat, you just looted a torch. Do you feel like you've experienced a lot? Do you feel like accomplished adventurers? You went somewhere where no one else dared, and you found a torch that had not been burnt. Well done, guys. Let's give some emboldening vapors to our glorious sun bro, that he might use it to brutally murder things. Going straight in with the opening fire. Gotta stun someone. Sis, you can stun someone, right? Let's see if you do it. You didn't, no. Actually, thinking my way through this, probably didn't even need to buy torches, because the first dungeon's so fucking easy, I might as well actually just go through it in complete darkness for the sake of extra loot. So, I might just do that. Let's just let it burn down, who cares? First dungeon's easy. And extra loot is worth it. And frankly, if chat gets itself killed, well, that's just life. Stun spell. Thanks, sis! You missed your stun. Just... See, it was our highwayman who was concerned about letting everyone down, but no, it was sis. You let everyone down for the first... You were the first letdown of this team. How do you feel about that? Is it an accurate representation, or is it merely an unfair stereotype from the internet? And our second disappointment was Sunbro. Just... why... You are such a letdown. Chat, you're letting me down already. How very dare you. It's fine, chat. I sense a good recovery in store. We might be okay. There we go.
Destroy them all.
See, you're getting back into the swing of things now, chat. You're making it happen. You're making shit happen. Apparently the enemy dodged, so Sis is cool with not being able to hit the target. They were just more skilled, so that's fine. You can pistol shoot that, right? There you go. Easy kill.
Maintain the offensive.
And thus chat moved ever onwards. Fuck it, we'll let the torches burn out. Chat is an edgy bunch like that. I'm sure you're prepared to fight in the dark. Really? Really? Sunbro? Sunbro. Bro of the sun. What the fuck was that? What are you playing at? That loot was supposed to be for everyone. You're one of those anarcho-capitalist types, aren't you? You don't seem to realize this is a communist system we've got here, bro. Did you not know that? Fuck it, go for it. Healers at the front now, beat things with a stick. Healer is surprisingly good at beating things with a stick. Well done, sis. You're making up for You are making up for your early lack of performance.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I'm sending all of chat against each other. It's pretty funny. Let's try not to die, chat. Let's do it right. Let's wrap you up and you can smack that guy in the face. Good job, chat. We're making all of the plays.
Fiend falls. A faint hope blossoms.
There we go. Well done, chat. You achieved things in your first campaign. You're doing all right.
A handsome reward for a task.
Probably feed our healer up a little bit so they're not going to die. Fuck it. Chat, we're going to be edgy. No torch. Let's go. No torch run. Full darkness pro gaming. Let's go.
Tenebrous corners of this place.
You're full, you can't eat any more food. God damn it. God damn it. You need to eat more, chat. You gotta eat big if you want to get big. What is this? I'm not gonna have any food. It's pretty good, pretty good. We do need the deeds. We can probably sack some of that food. We've got way too much of it. And we can sack that torch. Who needs torches? Real men fight in the dark. Sunbro cannot see. Yes, you can. Just grope your way around. It'll be absolutely fine. You've got one more room to do. You can do it in the dark. Let's go. If you want to be edgy, don't heal the healer. I can not heal the healer. Although I think our healer might die if I don't heal the healer. You got one more room, chat. You can survive this. Come on, chat. Look, there's only 4 of them. It's like almost an equal fight. Josh, just... You can't hit 3 people in the dark. What's wrong with you, man? Get your shit together. We can blind them, or we can just plague them. Let's just plague them. Stun a dude who we don't really want taking a swing this round. Sisrat, you're not doing very well, bro. It's okay. You can take care of yourself. You'll be fine. Someone wants to hang the healer. We're not quite there yet. For now, they are doing a good job. Ish. Kind of. There you go. Now you hit 3 people in the dark. Look at that. That's a skill shot right there. Give some extra blight to the crossbowman at the back. He'll die to poison next turn, so that'll be fine.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal.
Come on, healer. Keep it together, man. It's so sexist. The women's are getting the beating. Typical toxic white cis male and shit. Yep, chap, that is exactly how it is. They are intentionally targeting over and over the female at the back. Of course, the Plague Doctor characters, they are also female, so that is a thing to consider. I don't really necessarily want you to do any of this stuff. I guess you can disorientate that guy. Might be useful. Stun him and send him around so he gets confused. And then he can be stabbed in the face, just like that. There we go. That's a legit strategy. Yeah, who needs torches? We're done. And we're going to loot this chest. There we go. Take everything. Look at that. Easy game, chat. Easy game. Look at that. You did it all in the dark. You are a brave and bold lot. I commend you highly for this latest bout of bravery. Who even needs tortures when you're guided by the light of the Emperor? And our healer, for all of the beating that she took, has just leveled up, so well done. You are now an expert at scouting the ruins. Use all of that cis, white, female, gender-bending privilege and stuff. Yeah, it'll be fine. I just point out, chat, while it is very likely that you may end up as the appropriate sex in this game, but you also might not. So I'm going to point out that gender bending in this is more or less obligatory at this point in time. So we have two people, Grave Robber and an Arbalast. We are going to be taking both of them. Chat, anyone like to dibs themselves for these characters, or am I just going to be going for it at random? So we have sneaky, poison, backstabby, roby, grave robbery person. Who feels like someone who should be the loot whore? Is anyone in chat a particular loot whore? Whenever you go into a dungeon, do you feel the need to just take literally everything? Anyone feel the need? We've got a claimer for the Arbalast. We have Zenik. Can I even get the next name in? Was it Bembenek? Zenik Bembenek. Congratulations, you have officially become an Arbalast. Yup, that didn't save. I'm an idiot. Let's try that again, shall we? Zenik. God, your name is awful. Benbenek. There you go. Congratulations, your life goal of becoming a crossbowman in a fictional army has just become true. So, who apparently is the person... Who is the person who has got dibs on the grave roll? That's just Jeff. Just Jeff. I can just point out here, we've got a couple of people whose names are really kind of standing out here as people who didn't really try very hard when it came to picking their internet handles. I'm just saying, you know, you might want to try a little bit harder, because there's going to be some hilarity in me having no fucking idea how to pronounce any of this shit. So, the tavern is now open. Who would like to go for stress relief? I think our healer needs stress relief. You're probably going to be going to the Abbey for that, though, because, well, you're a healer, so you should probably do that. Might upgrade it. It's pretty much a necessity at this point. Let's do that. You can go and pray. You know, go meditate. That'll be fine. That'll deal with your stress. And I think our plague doctor also needs a little bit of stress relief. So probably gonna go and send you to go and get drunk. So off you go, Phoenix Shaman. Oh, you can't drink. What are you allowed to do? You will only meditate for stress relief. Of course you will. Of course you will. Of course you have to be picky about things. You have to be picky about the thing that I've already told someone to go and do. That's fine. You can hang out with your stress. It's low enough. You can get over yourself. It'll be fine. Gee. So fucking picky. It's okay, because you're not going in for the next quest. Anyway, we're going to be sending in Jeff, the grave robbing woman, and Zenik Bimbinik, our glorious crossbowman who will be shooting and murdering everything from the back. I think we've got a pretty good team going on here. Chat, are you prepared for your second... Are you prepared for your second outing? Someone was hoping for the whores. There'll be no whoring on my watch. Besides, I believe the town caretaker was in there, so you know you're gonna have to wait for it, bro. You gotta take someone else's sloppy seconds. I'm afraid it's how things work around here. Sometimes you just gotta share. Let's see if there's anything useful, particularly useful quest item wise. We don't have an abomination yet. Warrior bracer, that could be handy. Gotta say, snake oil, that seems like probably the better of the two of a lot of the items out there, so Let's go with that. What are we going to do? Some of that. A couple of keys. How much stuff do we realistically need? That'll be enough food to probably cover our healings. We will take a couple of bandages. We've got the holy water anyway in case of anything. Do I want to take an anti-venom? Probably. Because our battlefield bandages may not be enough, and I don't really want anything too bad happening. And torches. Let's bring torches. You have no healer. No, you have a healer. You've got chat. Look, you've got a crossbow. You've got a crossbow guy with some bandages. That's healing, kind of. Right? And you've got this person here who can clear themselves of bleeds and blights. I mean, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. All your basic needs are taken care of. You've got light, you've got some food, you've got some keys and shovels and some other useful shit. Let's go for it. Is it still a no light challenge? I don't think so. I could try and do this one as a no lighter.
Once familiar, now foreign.
We're gonna see how it goes. A decorative urn. We shall cleanse it.
A fortune.
There we go.
Waiting to be spent.
And for once, Sunbro didn't steal the loot. You know, which is nice of him, you know, actually leaving it for the party. Really? This was spooky, scary skeletons. Too much for Jeff. And our dearly beloved dude whose name I can't remember for our highwayman. 2 spooky, scary skeletons. It was just too much for you guys. Josh and Jeff. You see, this is why you need bigger names. The bigger your name, the less likely you are to be scared by things. Because, hey, when you're a kid and you've got to learn some 5-syllable thing, you know, that builds up a little bit of resistance. Or something. That's how it works, maybe, right? Right? Something like that, maybe?
Executed with impunity.
There we go. We're getting some more loot. And there's nothing in this room. Yay! A boring room. We need some interesting rooms. We need some rooms with some loot. Ideally, the fattest of loot. We only need to do 90% of the rooms, so shouldn't be too difficult. Although we're probably going to end up doing 100 of them, because, or 100% of them, because... why the hell not? It's not like it's a massive dungeon. Really? Zenek? Zenek? We gotta have a chat about your conditions here. Because that's just... You know what? You can take the poisoning. You deserve it. You earned it after that shocking display of backstabbing loot taking. Let's throw some poison darts at some dudes. That's always fun. But we really need to sort out those problems of our guys, because anything that encourages players to explore things by themselves and take stuff for themselves, those are like the worst perks ever in this game. They are absolutely terrible. Just because they, like, fuck up some things, they just activate things without you using items. And it screws you over completely. Oh, Sunbro is saying that all the stuff he steals is donated to the church. Yeah, sure. Sure it is. I totally believe you, bro. Our, Josh is not doing too well. He is, in fact, getting, kind of fucked up. We'll see if we can heal you, but I can't promise anything. There we go. Patch you up. You'll be fine. Look at that. You've got, like, 2 HP. You're gonna be completely fine, Broseph. Don't panic. On the plus side, one of those skeletons... Everyone hates Josh! Why does everyone hate Josh? What did he ever do to you guys? Oh, mark yourself and take one for the team, son, bro.
The match is struck.
Try to encourage the other archer to not fucking murder Josh. And patch him up again, for the love of God.
A brilliant confluence of skill and
Clear out some corpses so you can actually get in range of them. That guy will blight himself. Jeff, it's all on you to get a one-hit kill.
formation
You
is
did it.
broken. Maintain
Good effort.
defensive. Seize this
Oh,
momentum.
Jeff. Have some
Push on
food.
to the task
There you go, that'll sort you out. Apparently this was too spooky for chat to handle. You guys got a little bit messed up by it.
Gnawing uncertainty, the birthplace of dread.
You'll be fine, don't panic. Kinda just need you to move forward, Broseph. Shadow Fade, that'll move you back one. Let's go with that. Does it have a stun? Yes. So, who wants to be stunned? Doesn't really matter, as long as one of them gets stunned. There we go, we're in a position of some sort of normalcy. Let's try again to stun one of these people so we can buy a little bit of breathing room. Can we suppressing fire this? Would it be worth it? Or do I just want to try and hammer some guy out? I think we just want to try and hammer one of them down, maybe. It's either that or we go for suppressing fire and just go for big group clears as much as we can. We're gonna try. Chat is wonderful at the moment. I wish I could show you chat, but I can't. There's totally not any animosity or anything like that amongst chat. You definitely need to go back one. Try and stun a skeleton again, see if it works. There you go. Well played, we're now back in some sort of position that doesn't entirely suck. Might be worth buffing yourself up for the next shot and then just trying to clear someone from there. What'll that do? Give bonus damage and then you can pistol shot or stab someone? Let's give that a go. Kinda need to heal up some dudes, I think. Crossbows. They can be some good healers, but not always. Not vanilla anyway, you kinda have to build around it. Right, let's clear that guy out.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Give them a mighty cleave. Ah, don't worry, chat. You're not all gonna die. Just some of you are gonna die. You know, it's really not the same. You don't want to move forward, you want to just poison some dudes. Really? Really, Broseph? You've got 10% resistance and yet you're resisting. That's just rude. Can you pistol shot him to death? No. Literally, all you had to do was score the blight, and that would have gone fine.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
But we are giving them the debuffs, so that's nice. And we're kind of doing okay. We're kind of doing okay. Try and blight the guy at the back. Because, you know, skeletons are very susceptible to disease. Yeah, it makes perfect sense like that.
Press this advantage.
Now that was a mighty cleave. Sunbro proving to quite possibly be the MVP of this round. To try and patch some dudes up a little bit more. then this guy will just bleed out or blight out quite happily in his own time.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
What did chat earn from that? 350 gold for your effort, chat. Yeah, we've got enough food. Have some more food. Josh, you're eating a shitload of food, mate. We need to have a little word about this, I think. You're costing the chat a lot. Someone's saying there's a mighty cleave with a tiny sword. Yes. I have noticed that about the Crusader. For a double-handed sword, that blade is, like, way too short. It should be, like, up to here. It should be, like, another, like, inch longer or something. It's really unproportional. Given the fact that it is a two-handed blade, I would really expect it to be a lot longer. I guess unless it's a hand-and-a-half sword, I suppose, you could say that. Then that wouldn't be the case. Do I want to blind fire? I guess we could blind fire. Get some extra speed. Try and clear out the... Just have a go, see what you hit. That'll work, because then we can zealous accuse them and get rid of one at least. That works. More poison. Josh apologizes, he stress eats when he gets stabbed. Okay, I think the fact that you've been stabbed repeatedly might possibly be a good enough excuse for eating a little bit more than your share. Perhaps. Maybe. Keep in mind, just because it's an excuse, that doesn't mean it's a good excuse. Who wants to read some books? I didn't give you any Valium this time. You could fortify yourself with some holy water. I don't know if that's going to work, though. Or you could burn it down and risk going completely insane. Fuck it, you can handle reading some books, right, son bro? You can't handle reading books. God damn it, son bro. How am I supposed to know you're illiterate? Move on, chat. Move on. Eat the last of your food and try to not be too greedy in the future. Pile of books again. I don't trust you reading books anymore. Don't trust you. Alright. We only need to do one, maybe two more rooms. I can trust you guys to handle one or two rooms. I'm not trusting anyone touching a fucking Iron Maiden. Okay, one last room. You've got to walk down one more hallway and get to one more room, and then that's it. Then you're done, chat. You will have completed your second foray into the various dungeons of our ancestry. Give them some suppressing fire. That's always fun. Buff yourself up for a much more powerful shot next time. And see if you can stun a skeleton. There we go. That's a pretty good first round. They're only going to have to deal with 3 attacks. They've got lower accuracy as a result of the suppressing fire. And Jeff has become vigorous!
Adversity can foster hope and resilience.
Rather than going completely insane after taking a little bit of moral damage, Jeff has found his virtue and has become absolutely vigorous with his efforts and is now going to do, hopefully, some amazing, amazing things. Maybe. In the meantime, Josh is going to receive a crit to the face. Well done, Josh. Well done. You are doing so well. Blight that thing. Suppressing fire should then take care of both of those, ideally. And then we need to patch up Josh again. Ah. That means I can't covering fire. Okay, we're gonna have to patch you up, bro. Ah. All you have to do, chat, walk down a hallway. Make it to the end. That's it. Can you one-shot kill that guy? Yes. Well played. You're probably not going to be stunning that thing again, but if we can kill it... There we go. Okay, we're doing alright. We're doing okay. That guy's going to blight out next turn. That guy's also going to blight out next turn, so actually... you don't really need to worry about anything too much. Everyone else is going to die from poison.
Slow death. Unforeseen.
There we go.
Unforgiving.
All you guys have to do is make it into this room and not fucking die.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now
Hopefully it's an empty room, and then you'll be fine. It's an empty room. You did it, chat. You survived your second foray into the dungeons.
Walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Apparently, monsters really hate Josh. Don't know why, bros, just something about you. But as a result, you have become tough. So that's a thing. You've gained a little bit of extra HP. Sunbro has become even more deadly with some crits. Jeff is hard-skinned. He has some prot damage. And our... Well done, Zenik. You've become a wuss if you stand in the light. Congratulations. You're turning your back on the light of the Emperor already. I'm very disappointed in you.
Action and consequence invariably have their...
Irritation and illness are abound. There is a new court quest available. Wonderful. Ah, fucking mosquitoes. Blood flies fucking everywhere, man. On the plus side, we now have a guild and a blacksmith.
The bellows blast once
So we can
again.
start upgrading some gear.
Ready to make weapons of war.
And actually upgrading some dudes as well.
Make no mistake.
We don't have enough for instructor mastery yet, so we can't sort out any... We can sort out abilities, we can buy some abilities if we've got the money, but we can't upgrade them yet. But that's fine, that'll give us a bit more flexibility in where we put people. But we will need some blacksmithery. That'll be useful in the future. Not going to invest in that now, though. But for now, we need some more dudes. And we have 2 more dudes. That name looks like someone who should be in the chat already. Rhymebucoot.
The raw strength of youth may be spent,
Something like that.
but his eyes hold the
So
secrets
chat,
of 100 campaigns.
we have 2 more adventurers. Whom shall claim the man-at-arms? Who in chat feels very manly and army-like, kind of? Does anyone feel... Dibs on the chick car. I assume you mean... Well, clearly you mean this person. Clearly you mean the man-at-arms. Because that is the most womanly character you could possibly be. I mean, look at that. That is someone who has a very feminine beard. Because of course it is. But, you wish to claim the healer, you shall claim the healer. Our healer is now... I shall type it out and then say it. Our healer, Schneedlewoods. Because of course, why would you not have a healer called Schneedlewoods? And our man-at-arms could be Zera, or it could be Lady Justice. I find a certain level more hilarity in calling this guy Lady Justice. That just amuses me so much more, so I think I have to. But instead of giving you the full Lady Justice, I am simply going to shorten it because it's more hilarious this way to lady. That amuses me far more, because who are you to say that this person is not a lady? I mean, look at that. That is a ladylike hero if ever I saw one. In this post-gender society and all that, you can't judge these things. So let's keep that judgment out. Be open-minded, chat. We may want to increase the size of our network connection, though, so we can actually start getting a slightly bigger number of people to fill out the ranks. We can get a bit more variety this time. Maybe a bit more hero barrack space as well. Let's go for that. We're going to need quite a bit of space for this. We're going to have a lot of people, and many of them will probably die. So, anyone have any abilities that we need changed? Or does anyone... We don't have a sanatorium yet, so we can't treat any diseases. Do we want anyone to get any new abilities? I do quite like having Holy Lance on the Crusaders. It does mean that they can go from a back row if they get startled or pushed into somewhere where they can actually hit some shit, which is nice. I'm kind of okay with this guy as he is. Tracking shot can be nice. Sometimes I might want to swap that out for Wicked Slice. Hard to say. I do like having Noxious Blast and Battlefield Medicine available from the Plague Doctor. That is a thing that I do like. Healer basically has to have either Judgment or Illumination and put them in position 4 or 3. What is that? Illumination, minus 50% damage, debuffs them with minus 20 dodge, or something which does a lot more damage and has a little bit of a self-heal. That would probably be a bit better if I want them to be hanging out at the back. Let's see what you've got. I mean, that's an ideal backline. Actually, backline nuker. Doesn't have Divine Comfort for the party, but that's a definite position 3 vessel right there, so a lot of spell nuking there. As for you, our dearly beloved crossbower, you absolutely need Sniper Mark. I am amazed that you don't have it already. Sniper Mark is just so fucking useful. So's Rallying Flare, though. To be fair, that's also a useful one. Stops people getting debuffed. So let's change that up a little bit. What do I want to remove? I do like Blind Fire. It does mean that you normally get to go first the next time after you use it. But it's not reliable. So I'm going to swap that up for that. And then you can just become, like, exclusive, kill everything in the back 3 rows. Yeah, we'll go with that. Sniper Mark is just... it's necessary. It's absolutely needed. Man-at-Arms. I like Bellow and Crush. Command can be useful. So can Bolster, though. They're both very useful, but I like Retribution. I like Retribution just because it gives you a counter-attack ability, which can be very helpful, but it does rely on him being targeted. And he doesn't have anything that can mark himself. I might just leave it as it is for now, and we can maybe use the buffs if they're going to be useful, but we'll just have to see. Bulwark of Faith is nice, but not when you've got minus 20% HP. He's definitely a good upfront damage dealer, not so good on the tank side because of that disease, though. We need to sort out some people's psychological problems first, so let's deal with that. You're not allowed to gamble, Josh, because you're a known cheat. I would have thought Sunbro would be the known cheat, after, you know, he robbed everyone blind in the middle of a dungeon, but that's fine. Instead, I guess you can just go get absolutely fucking hammered. Do that, just go and drink all your problems away. Jeff. Where can we send you? Do we want to send you into the Abbey? Or do we want to send you somewhere else? I mean, our next team is basically locked into being Lady Schneedel, and probably then Phoenix and maybe Sis again. Maybe set up 2 healers for position 3 and 4. That could be a very useful one. Could be useful. Okay, we can try that. So, Josh getting hammered. We need those 2 for the next thing. So, Jeff, where can we send you? I guess we can send you whoring. Would you like to go whoring? Is that a thing you would be interested in? Do you have any benefits to going whoring? No, you don't. I can't increase the stress that you've relieved, and it would cost 1,500. Maybe I can send you somewhere in the Abbey. To be fair, I think Sunbro really needs to go back to the Abbey as well. And he will only pray, so we can't improve the prayer either. Send Sunbro to pray. Send you to meditate. And then Jeff can go and hit the whores. That's an expensive treat you're getting there, Jeff. 1,500. I hope you appreciate it. And you'd like to settle on a safe word. That tells us everything that we need to know, really, about Jeff. So this is going to be our next party, so we should probably check who's going to go where. In fact, we also need to change... Jeff is not that flexible. I think Jeff is very much appreciating the thing which I've sent him for. Okay, so I think this vessel... You're going to be position 4, the healer. So, nuke, stun, 2 heals. Position 3... Divine Grace, and then 3 kind of damage dealy things. Or do I just want to rack them up as being the same? I think I might leave them as they are, actually. I do like having Hand of Light, though. It just seems really, like, quite interesting. Maybe we could actually try a position 2. Maybe we could try a position 2 vessel. That would be very interesting. Have a position 4 healer and a position 3... Because I've never run a frontline vessel. How would we put that together? That would go with... Mace... Divine Comfort, Illuminate, and Hand of Light. Either way, I'd have to teach them 2 abilities. That could be fun, actually. Let's try that. Who do I want up front? Probably the fresh one, because you're... Probably Schneedel, because you're not as fucked up mentally, and frontliners tend to take more physical damage. You'd then have to learn 3 abilities. Whereas Sis would only have to learn 2. Or do I want to run a position 2 Plague Doctor? Thing is, that would then basically limit him to Disorientating Blast, Emboldening Vapors, Noxious Blast, and Incision. I want to try a position 2. I want to try a position 2 vessel, just because I've never done it. And frankly, it's this early in the game that it will probably... It might work, maybe. So Mace, Bash, Illuminate, Hand of Light, and then the backline... You've got to learn... You do need to learn the AoE heal. Because that's necessary. And then get rid of Illuminate. And use Divine Heal. Okay, so that's a position 4, that's position 2... No, position 1. So you probably want Retribution for position 1, actually. Gonna be soaking up quite a lot of damage. leave him as he is now, because I want to make sure that I've actually got some money left for all of the other things that I'm going to be doing. Let's embark and see how it goes. The Courtyard. Do I really want to go to the Courtyard? Not immediately. We'll stick with the Weald. I do have trinkets, though, so they'll be useful. Okay, so... Schneedel. You are the backline healer. Well done. Shaman. You are our position 3. I kind of want you to learn Noxious Blast before you go anywhere, though. Or Incision. Not really sure which. And to be fair, you can still do everything from position 3. Maybe battle... Yeah, you don't really need Battlefield Medicine. We've got so many fucking healers in this. What we are kind of then lacking is damage. So learning Incision might actually not be the worst idea in the history of the world. Because otherwise he can only damage the back 2 rows. Okay, let's see what we've got damage on. Kind of damage for the front. Pretty much all damage for the front, damage for the back, not much damage. Actually, we might be okay. We've got a lot of damage front and back, and a little bit beyond. Yeah, we'll try this. We will try this. Like I said, I've never tried a sort of frontline battle healer before. Let's change you into something. There you go, you can wear red into battle, and our healer can be denoted. You'll be fine as it is. There we go. Yeah, our battle cleric will be in red. Let's give it a go. Just see how it works. See how it works. I'm pretty happy with this as a party. So let's see what we've got this wise. Okay, they're both very high on stress, so I kind of want to make sure you don't get any more stressed. Frontliner, you probably want some dodge, because you're going to be in the frontline tanky position. Seems alright. Let's get in there. Torches. Always do torches first, so I don't forget them. Food. Shovels. Keys. Take some anti-venom. You... If I take Battlefield Medicine, then I wouldn't necessarily need to get Blight or Bleed Resist stuff. And it might be more useful than Disorientating Blast. Okay, let's do that. Let's back up. Let's back up. And we'll make this guy learn, It really is just for the Blight and Bleed. We've got enough heals to deal with it, though, haven't we? I will remove Disorientating Blast, though, and I will put Incision in instead. So we've got just a little bit more damage. That'll work. A little bit more damage. Okay, provision. Torches, food, keys, shovels. Do have the anti-venom. We'll need that, we'll need that, we'll need that. Don't need any blood. Okay. Light and food, taken care of. Anti-venom to deal with poisons and blights, taken care of. Blood, taken care of. Holy water and laudanum in case we want to loot all of the fun shit. And some shovels to clear some shit out of the way. Alright, let's do it. Let's give it a go. I hope you realise, chat, this is a very progressive party we've got here. We've got 3 women and a trans person, so this is like a super duper progressive party for this video game here. So be aware of that, chat. We are ticking all of the boxes. Anita would be proud. Obviously, I need more holy water, says the chat. Yeah, everyone, you always need more holy water. Holy water is the most overpowered item in the game. It's basically just carrying the light of the Emperor in a bottle. I mean, why would you not want that? Spider webs. Do you want to touch them? You can touch it as it is. Just see what happens. You find some loot. Well done.
Are often low on supplies.
And we've got a torch. Alright. Chat, you are fighting doges. I wish you to incise one of the Phoenix, we need to talk about your knife skills. Because, bro, that was not good knife skills. Let's see if Sis can show you how it's done. Sis cannot show you how it's done. What even is this, team? We've landed a spell at least, so that's a thing. What would be useful would be this. Give them some minus dodge ability. Because fuck your dodges, bro. And they still dodge. Okay, judge the dog again. There we go. Maybe this is the time to illuminate someone so that they can't dodge.
Exposed to a killing blow.
They are just pounding my healers, man. Enemies hate healers. That's what I've learned in this game. Can you incite? Well done! You hit something. First time, Phoenix. Congratulations. You're not entirely useless this time. Hit it with a hand of light. Debuff it so it's less accurate. You just need to heal yourself. And everyone else.
Such a terrible assault cannot be.
Why does everyone hate my healers? Leave my healers alone.
Another one falls. This expedition at was a success.
You are both gonna bleed a lot, so you should probably sort that out. I almost regret not taking battlefield medicine to sort out those bleeds. Right. Get some blight going on the back ranks. Someone in chat is asking, is it because they're healers, or because they're female, or because the enemy dogs are particularly horny? I could not answer that question, and I would not even be tempted to try. Be judgmental of them. That's your job, Schneedel. Can you judge people? Try harder. You can just, human eldritch. Problem is, there's nothing really unholy, so... debuff one of them so they're less accurate. I am well aware of how prot works, thanks game. Do I want to bellow? Or do I just want to beat them into the ground? Beat it into the ground. That's probably the best way to go. It'll be fine, bro. Don't worry. Someone is saying maybe they hate women. Just hate them. I have been reliably informed that society does hate women. It does just hate them. So there is something possible about that. Maybe it's time to give some divine comfort to the party. There we go. Then we can poison everything and go from there. Someone's just questioning, why isn't Eldritch unholy? Good question. I think maybe in this context, Eldritch is more like sort of demon, and unholy is more like undead things for this game, so they're sort of two distinct classes. I think that's maybe how they're trying to think of them. Apparently this is the second time in a year that I've read someone's comment. It's because there's less people. It's actually kind of why I'm starting to like doing these live streams. It's just a smaller audience, which is actually kind of good. Which do I want to do? How do I want to debuff you? Less accuracy and less damage. But yeah, it's actually quite nice just having smaller streams every so often, because the thing is, I'm not a particularly social person anyway. I'm not someone who likes, like, big crowds and all of that sort of stuff. So, you know, whenever I get the big crowds on the main channel, that's always kind of like, you know, you have to be on all the time, because obviously you're there primarily as the entertainer, and the few times that you do read things, because there's just so fucking much of it, you can't keep up with it. And I actually kind of dislike that, because I like to actually be able to sort of deal with smaller groups of people, and especially more on a one-on-one level, as opposed to as big crowds. So, that's a thing. It's also perhaps part of the reason why I'm... Oh, Troubling Effigy, that definitely needs holy water. And it's also probably part of the reason why I'm enjoying sort of the main channel a bit less compared to this channel. I'm actually sort of quite getting into this because of that smaller audience size, which is nice. And there's just less shit posting, which I do like a bit of shit posting, but when there's just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of it, and you're just like actually trying to read something that someone said, it's a fucking nuisance. Would you like to loot the luggage? Sure, loot the luggage.
A handsome reward.
Pretty good.
For a task well performed.
That was pretty good. But yeah, there's less spam, there's just less shit in general on this. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And it means that people can actually sort of do the interaction thing. I might as well dig up this grave. Sure, why not?
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Oh, sweet. We've only got one battle room left, chat. Who wants to touch the corpse? Phoenix, you're touching the corpse. You touched the corpse and you got 25 gold. I'm proud of you, bro. Oh, great.
Nature herself.
Clear it by hand, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. It's just a little bit of stress. Don't worry. Relax, guys. Relax, guys. It's gonna be fine. Honestly, it's not going to be too bad. Okay, let's get some stuns in, especially on these people who can raise people's stress, because I don't want my healers to be absolutely fucking flipping out. Let's give some minus damage to... Or you can miss, that's fine as well, I guess. Let's start plaguing them as well. Again with the healers! These guys hate healers. What is the deal with that? Seriously, it's like proper fucking hardcore hatred at this point in time. Maybe I can bellow, reduce their thing, or I can just go straight for the kill. Let's reduce their speed and their ability to dodge. That'll be more useful, I think. Give them some more plaguing on the back row, because fuck these people. That one's gonna die of plague next turn, so that's fine. Please don't go insane. Schneedel, don't go insane. You've become abusive! Now all you're doing is just shit-talking the rest of the team, Schneedel. Get it together, what the fuck is wrong with you? Well, at least you're still willing to heal people, I suppose, as opposed to just completely bitching out and saying, no, I'm not going to do the things that you want me to do. Fuck you, bro.
Continue the onslaught.
That was a hell of a smack. Well played, sis. Well played. You don't need to poison that, it's going to die next turn, so, give the guy some stabby. That's always fun.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Give that guy another smack with the mace. Of course it's not enough to kill him. Schneedle, you're stressing everyone out. Chill the fuck out. See, you're making people miss their swings with your fucking insane rantings.
As the fiend falls,
What is this?
blossoms.
You are not a team player. What's the deal with that? At least we get to loot some shit and then leave.
Driving out corruption is an endless battle, but one that must
All right.
be fought.
You're doing pretty good, chat, apart from one of you who got fucking triggered. Phoenix now hates humans, I completely understand that. Sis has become claustrophobic, because of course, and Lady is now a very deadly lady. A very deadly lady indeed, so, And, of course, the most ladylike of ladies.
A fresh irritant to some.
Ah.
Sanguine
We
memories.
still have the insects. We're not allowed, people aren't allowed to de-stress themselves anymore. Or nowhere near as effectively. Everyone is now crying and screaming out that they need to have a break. Here we go, we've got 3 new people. We've got a bounty hunter and antiquarian. I'm definitely going to be picking them up. Do I want another man-at-arms? I probably do. You can never have too many front row people. Bounty hunter, antiquarian.
The promise of payment.
How many frontliners do we have? We really only have... Well, we've got 3 now. One of them is far too stressed to do anything. How many position 2s have we got? Josh can definitely go as a position 2. Lady could also be a position 2. We can send the Grave Robber as a position 2 if needed. It wouldn't be the best position 2 imaginable though. So I think we might actually just have to have another man-at-arms. Let's do it. Alright chat, Antiquarian has been taken. And it does seem only fair that it goes to Zera because you were passed over for the man-at-arms because Lady was just too hilarious to not have. We have, oh, what the ever-loving fuck is that name? Okay, Colnoxid the Second. Can I put a space in there? There you go. We can turn you into a the Second at least, so it looks a little bit less weird. I'm gonna remove the caps. Colnoxid, is it YD? You are the second. I'm not putting two ND on the end. You can be Colnoxid the Second. There you go. You sound like some sort of crazy barbarian or something like that. There we go. And a man-at-arms! Who wishes to be a man-at-arms, or am I simply going to assign someone at random? No one has taken dibs on the man-at-arms, so I'm going to simply pick someone at random, and that's going to be you... Bullet. Because that actually seems like a pretty legit name. I might have to change you up from Lady a little bit, though, so that you actually look a bit different. Bullet is the man-at-arms. There you go. We can have some ethnic diversity as well. There we go. How about that? We're getting all the checkboxes are being ticked. We do now have the sanitarium though, so we can start dealing with quirks for a shitload of money or diseases. Which do I want to deal with first? Yeah, rabies can be a problem with accuracy. I do kind of want to treat Sunbro's illness. Although I think I might need him for the next run, so that's a thing. I definitely need to de-stress this person beforehand. Sis, you need to go to an abbey and probably to meditate a little bit. We can't upgrade it yet, but you can meditate a little bit there. That'll be fine. Schneedel, you definitely need something. Plus 20 stress in the cove. Yeah, we're probably not going to be sending you there anytime soon. Schneedel, you can go flagellate yourself, I think. It definitely seems like a thing that you need to do. Just go and take whatever it is and just beat it out of yourself. And that seems like a suitable way of getting rid of all of your stress. Lady has an intense craving for alcohol. Well, I believe we have just the thing for you then. You can go and get yourself absolutely shit-faced and probably then thrown out of the bar and banned for life for just being fucking awful at everything. So, guilds. Do we have any of the new people who need to learn anything? I'm actually... I don't want you to have that. I would much rather you have invigorating vapors. It's far more useful because the entire party then gets extra dodge. But I'm totally fine with that. Hey, what? Brimu? That wasn't the name that we ended up with for this. Who was the person who was supposed to have this name? Let's scroll up and see if I can find it again. Was that the correct name? I don't think that was the correct name. Who shotgun claimed the bounty hunter? We need to sort this shit out, because this ain't right. I can't seem to find who said it in the chat. Oh, there it is. Coal person. I don't know why that didn't save. Sort that out immediately because it's the most important thing in the world. Colnoxid II. There we go. Almost having someone go in with a fucking vanilla name. That's some bullshit right there. Absolute bullshit. It's no fun if chat isn't playing. Anyway. Coley, we need to give you some stuff. I do very much enjoy the come hither and the uppercut. They are very useful. Caltrops is pretty good as well. Finish him can be useful if we've got a stun-heavy party. And actually, if we've got Sunbro in the party, then we will be throwing out some stuns. That might actually be quite useful. Yeah, we'll keep that as it is. And Bullet. Broseph. Wow, you actually have literally everything that I would want you to have. I kind of want to... We'll give you Defender, so you don't have Command, but you've got that, because that way you can defend an ally, and you get Retribution, so you'll be counter-attacking left, right, and centre like a counter-attacky, defendery person. And you're deadly, look at that, you got +1 crit. How do you feel about that? Coley has death blow resistance, but is also a thief. God fucking damn it. And Zera is an explorer and an unholy slayer. Oh yes, that is just the thing you want an antiquarian to be. A slayer. They are a class very well renowned for dealing massive amounts of damage. Clearly. I can upgrade the blacksmith, I should probably be doing that.
Fan the flames.
Get some extra damage.
We are raising an army.
Sunbro, you're going in for the next round definitely, so we need you upgraded. Who do we want next? Coley or Bullet? Coley or Bullet? Probably Coley, because we've got some stuns going in, but you're only level 1. Who's going to be our back row? It's not going to be any healers. So probably going to be taking our Shaman. And then probably our Alabaster, or Albaster, because Arbalast, because they've got healings, but I might take Zero as position 3. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think our Plague Doctor might be too stressed to go. I think I can form a lower stress party than that. Do I want to brave the Courtyard? Not sure. Oh, I'm missing an E in Cole. My apologies. There you go. Now you are suitably titled Colnoxid II. Do I want to try the Crimson Court expansion things? Well, surely I do, because that's the reason that I'm here. Is it worth the risk, or do I just want to go with what I know? Well, we've got to try the risk, haven't we? I think we've got to. It's more or less necessary at this point. And there is a super nice Plague Doctor drop there. Extra HP and extra Blight Resist and some extra Blight and Stun chance. So I think we need to go and grab that. Pretty nice little thing for our Shammy to have. So let's have Sunburrow up front. Have Coley up behind. And I think we're definitely going to have to take you for the heals. Zera also has heals, but they're not very good heals. They're actually basically akin to the Plague Doctor heal, except without the added buff problems. We'll take the Antiquarian for the 3rd slot, might as well. Or do we want to take Jeff? Or do we want to take Jeff? Bonus damage versus marked. I think we actually want to take Jeff. And give you the Thrown Dagger ability. Because then you're a solid 3 position, Poison Darts, Thrown Dagger. You don't want Lunge, actually. We don't want you to have Lunge, actually. Pickaxe to the face, or Flashing Daggers. Bleed Resist. Are we fielding anyone with Bleed? We're not fielding anyone with Bleed. So Pickaxe to the face. So don't want that, because you don't want to go forward. But you do want to be able to smack people in the face with a fucking pickaxe. So Pickaxe, Daggers doing bonus damage to marked targets, Bounty Hunter who can mark targets, Blight and Blight debuff resistance as well, that's pretty good. Although we've got no one then who can cast Blight on things. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter because it kind of stacks with itself with the Poison Darts ability. Alright. Let's unequip the trinkets from everyone else and divvy them out amongst this party. Who is stressed? You're all a bit kind of meh at the moment. You're the healer, so we probably want you to be the least stressed. And I probably want to stick the Speed Charm on the Crusader, because you're a bit slow otherwise. You have no dodge chance as the Arbalast, so maybe give you that, so you've at least got a chance. So you at least have a chance to dodge some things. That might be useful. Or I can stick it on one of the up front dudes. Let's stick it up front. Stick it on the Bounty Hunter. Give him a little bit more dodge chance. Might as well. Alright. And we're going to go to the Crimson Courtyard. Let's see how... This quest is dangerous and longer than usual. Level 1 or 2 heroes. Okay, so we should probably wait until we've got level 2 guys and then go into it. Okay, so when it says it's a level 1 thing, and short, it's actually not. It's a level 1 medium, but they're telling you that it's this because, you know, fucking reasons, I guess. Antiquarian Charm, extra melee skill charm, Dark Bracer, I'm never gonna fucking use that. We don't have an occultist, so I kinda like that Antiquarian Charm. It's pretty good. But I do like that Plague Doctor Charm. I'm gonna have to come back for it when we're a slightly higher level. We'll go for the Warrior Cap. That's a pretty good one. Let's go. Let's provision some dudes. First of all, torches. Second of all, food, the two most important things that I always forget. Shovel, bandages. Definitely going to take some anti-venom, definitely going to take some keys, a little bit more holy water. Do we need laudanum? We'll take a laudanum anyway. It's not that expensive and we can always dump it out if it's not needed. Probably take one less anti-venom actually. Although it's warrens. Warrens don't have things that cause blights and poisons, do they? So that's actually unnecessary. I'll take all that. Let's get on in there. Someone's saying holy water. Who needs holy water? We've got 2 holy water. We have 2 bottles of the light of the Emperor. We're fine.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Oh no, wait. The Warrens is the pig place, isn't it? That is the place with the diseases. Shit. I think I might have made a mistake. I made a mistake by dropping that anti-venom. Crap. That was actually the one thing that I really needed to take for this place. And now everyone is really super duper confused. Okay. You just need to move back. We need to sort out this order thing. Alright. Let's mark the dude at the back, because fuck that guy. And we need to get rid of the people who are going to cause the psychological damage. We just need to get rid of it. I really should have given that guy Holy Lance. That was something which I meant to do. Because it allows them to do that and get right to the back. That's why I meant to have Holy Lance on the Crusader. It's like the best fucking ability like that, because you can just jump forward rows while hurting people.
Uncertainty, the birthplace of dread.
Mark up the big guy as well. Chat is thinking that they're dead. You're not dead, chat. You're not dead. Don't worry, I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. Anything that bad happen to you. Maybe. If we can get a stun on this thing and do some extra damage to it, we'll be alright. Of course, the stun goes away before I can fucking execute it. Hey.
Slowly, gently. This is how
So I'm saying, so what I'm hearing is we're going to lose Sunbro. Possibly we might lose Sunbro, who knows? Anything could happen at this point in time. Give that guy some poison, hopefully he'll blight out. Unless, of course, he resists the blight. Which, of course, he fucking does. And you stun that thing, because that thing's a fucking nuisance with its psychological shit spreading. Mark the dude with the armor, because they need to take a load of bonus damage, because they're hard to kill otherwise. Bonus damage versus marked. Chuck some daggers at it.
executed
Insta-jib. There we go. There we go. That's what we need. Finish that guy off with a mighty cleave.
Them all.
And yet another mighty cleave from Sunbro. There we go.
This expedition at least promises.
See, someone saying we're all gonna die? Nah, you're not gonna die. Taking care of you, chat. Taking care of you. Admittedly, it, you know, could definitely still go a lot worse from here. But, you know, it's also, it's not bad. The situation we're in now is not a bad situation. I mean, look, guys, you've just looted a torch. I mean, how do you feel about that? That's got to be worth something, right?
The flow of otherworldly corruption.
And look, there's empty rooms. Are you trying to tell me that you're scared of empty rooms, chat? Occult scrawlings. Do we want... I don't know if holy water does anything. Take some laudanum. It does nothing. The scrawlings are dull and uninteresting. Okay, so you got a little bit high for no reason whatsoever. I fucking hate these spiders. They are literally the worst thing in the world. At least we can get rid of the one that causes poison damage, because they're just a fucking nuisance.
Be gone, fiend.
A mighty blow indeed. And now you can start working on healing some dudes up. And hopefully, another mighty blow. And there you go. You see, chat? You're getting all panicky and jumpy about nothing. See, you guys are surviving. You're a team of survivors. Until you know, step in a fucking trap.
Possessed by evil intent.
There are a pile of scrolls. I'm not sure what to do with the pile of scrolls. I think we need someone who's not totally insane to touch the scrolls. Oh. They're boring as shit scrolls. Okay. Fine then. Alrighty. Let's get some poison on the big guy, because fuck that guy. Let's mark the big guy, because fuck that guy. You can get a crit to the face and get poisoned as well, because fuck everything. A mighty blow to that guy would be great, especially if it's able to kill him, which it didn't. An accusation should probably kill that. Ah, not quite for the front. What will kill it, however, is a pickaxe to the face. So we'll roll with that. Mark the back guy, and then our crossbower can basically just murder some shit. Hopefully, with a single shot. Ah, okay, you clear some corpses, get rid of them. Oh, that actually means our crossbower then can't shoot it. Well, bugger. It's fine, we'll get an attack in before he does. Although not something that does bonus damage to marked. There we go, bonus damage to marked. Easy kill.
A faint hope blossoms.
See, easy game, chat, easy game. And then this happens. Maybe not such an easy game. Okay. Alright, you're a human. You have no resistance to blight at all. So let's poison him. Is it worth bleeding that? what I want to do, that thing can do a shitload of psychological damage to people, so I want to get an easy kill on that. Stun the big guy, because fuck the big guy. Yeah, there is no anti-venom, okay? I got rid of it because I forgot where we were going. Now shoot this thing and kill it. Or you could just not kill it, that's fine too, I guess. Yeah, you really need to... We really need to get some healing up on Sunbro here. Alright, chuck a dagger at that guy. Bonus damage versus marked is amazing. You need to heal up Sunbro so that he doesn't immediately die. Wow. Sunbro is taking all of the damage, it seems. Can you stun this guy? Because that'll really help. So you don't take all of the fucking damage. He's not going to die from venom, so just kill it there. Okay. They both have quite high blight resist. Give the big guy a pickaxe to the face. He needs to die, because he's a heavy damage dealer. There we go. Good hit. You see, what you need to do really is to heal Sunbro some more. How good is our healer? They can't heal themselves. You do need a bandage, and we will give you that. Is it worth using Bulwark of Faith? Might be enough to keep him alive. Or we can just clear some corpses. And that way Piggly Wiggly can just be fucking murdered. Oh, Zenek, you are not doing well back there. Take some vengeance. There you go. And there was a thing in there for you. And you did it. You guys survived. Well done, chat. You have completed, what, your 4th dungeon, 5th dungeon? No one's dead yet. So, I mean, you're doing pretty well, chat. And, a couple of people have done some leveling. Sunbro is now very stressed in the dark. Kolnix is now stressed when he's hurt, but better at resisting bleeds. Jeff is now a scout, and Zenek gets minus speed when you're hurt. You're not doing very well, Zen, I've got to say. I think you're, Hey! We've got a flagellant in town. Do I want the flagellant compared to, what else was there? There's a Houndmaster or a flagellant, or I can take a Houndmaster and a flagellant if I increase my thing, which I can't. Flagellant or Houndmaster? Well, obviously it's got to be the flagellant, because I have never played a flagellant before. Ever. This is going to be my first time playing the flagellant. So, chat, who would like to be a self-hating flagellant, or am I just going to do what we all secretly know we should call this guy, and just call him Mangina? Are we content with Mangina, chat, or is there anyone who would really like to dibs the self-loathing white male? In the meantime, I'm going to be checking out some abilities. Dibs the flagellant. Someone wants to be the flagellant. Dibs on the fledge, blah 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 blah. Alright, fuck it, we'll go with it. We shall have Siegfried. Siegfried, Mangina. We've got a couple of votes for Mangina. Mangina is great. Fuck it. We'll stick with Mangina. Mangina, the self-hating, self-flagellating straight white male. Who may not actually be straight. But, you know, he's definitely white, but we can't tell if he's male. We don't want to be that presumptuous. So, Steve Shives. I could call him Steve Shives. So I'm pretty sure Steve Shives is already known as Mangina, like, around the internet. So I think it's fine. And also, I don't want to get too personal with people, you know? It's the thing. Alright, what can a flagellant actually do? Punish. 95% accuracy base, with some bleed, 4 points for 3 rounds, so, and a bleed resist minus as well. Okay, so, heavy bleed. Valid below 50% HP. Exsanguinate. Okay, so he has to have kind of low health for that to work. Exsanguinate, melee. Big bleed on someone else, and a heal for himself, but also a debuff on himself. Okay, that's interesting. Valid below 50% HP. Okay. Right, Redeem 1. What even is Redeem? I've never even heard of that as a thing. Huh. Who knows, but heal 33% of max HP, and you can target anyone else with that. Endure. Oh no, that's the name of the ability, Redeem 1. Herp de derp, fucking brain farting. Heal 33% of max HP. Okay, that's actually a pretty damn good heal. Endure minus 12 stress, but self-stress plus 5. Okay. So he can de-stress friendlies while taking stress onto himself. Okay. Interesting. Reclaim. Heal 1 points for 3 rounds. Self-bleed for 3 rounds. Okay. So, give someone a hot, take a dot yourself, which is presumably going to be useful for getting yourself below 50% HP, so you can use things like Exsanguinate and Redeem. Okay. It's interesting that there's a stress. I don't know why. I have the very distinct feeling that this guy might work well in high-stress situations. Like, is there some sort of hidden buff or something that he gets? And there's also got 2 hidden things. Reclaim, which we just did, was the heal. Suffer, clear marked target, transfer bleed, transfer blight. Self-mark target, plus 30 prop, plus 4% death blow resist. Oh, okay. So he can take bleeds and blights onto himself. Okay, so that's... Take more dots onto yourself, again, presumably to get to less than 50%, so you can use Exsanguinate. And then there's Reign of Sorrows, which is, well, basically like Punish, but for the back 2 rows. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. He seems like kind of a pseudo-DPS, pseudo-healer? Maybe, sort of a half DPS, half healer thing. Interesting. Okay. Someone's saying he becomes rapturous, and rapturous is bad. Okay. So I assume you don't want him to go high stress then, even though he can take stress onto himself. Okay. So I suppose then if he's going to be using the stress thing to take stress onto himself. Which ability was that? Endure. So I'm guessing that if he's going to be using that, it's a way of de-stressing heroes, and you probably want to then have a Jester in the lineup to go alongside this guy. Interesting. I'm really not sure if I want to... Okay, so he can either sit on the back row with Reclaim, Redeem, Endure, and Suffer. So if that's the case, and he's sitting in position 3 or 4, he won't be able to use any of these abilities, but he will be able to take a bleed onto himself and give someone else a weak heal over time. He will then be able to do max 33% of max HP on heal while then healing himself and taking a debuff. He'll be able to shift stress onto himself and de-stress the party, and he'll be able to clear marks on targets and transfer bleeds and blights to himself, while then marking himself and giving himself plus 30 prot. Okay, so he can sit at the back as kind of a... actually what looks like a pretty strong healer. Or he can be played up front as a kind of damage dealer guy. Exsanguinate, valid below 50%. Exsanguinate melee, that's... yeah, that's a bleed. It's just a stronger bleed than Punish. 4 for 3 rounds, 5 for 3 rounds, and then heals himself. Okay, so I'm seeing kind of drain tanking potential. Sort of like a Blood Knight or a Death Knight sort of thing in the front 2 rows. Or full-on support debuff management kind of things in the back. Okay, that looks and sounds really quite fun and quite interesting. Probably not been very fun to watch me sitting saying, "Ah, I'm going to read all of the things, and I wonder what this does, and herp-de-derp-de-derp-de-derp." Okay, but there's some interesting potential there. I might try him up front for maybe the first round, and maybe go back round later. Because looking at my lineup, I think... yeah, I've got healers I can take in the back rounds here. Okay, we can try some shit. First of all, let's sort out people's stress. Who are the most stressed people? Zenik and Sunbro. Sunbro needs to pray. Sunbro, go and pray. Can we upgrade the prayers? No, we can't. Go and pray. Phoenix will only meditate. So I guess he can go meditate. And Zenik, you're gonna have to go to the tavern. You're either gonna get hammered or you're gonna go with the whores. I'm thinking you're gonna get hammered because it's cheaper. Although I could make the whores better as well. I could get you better whores if you would like better whores. You know, maybe that's a thing. But I think I'll just send you to get absolutely shit-faced. That's going to be the way of doing it. Okay, so Mangina, I think I'm going to try him up front, which means I might want to buy Reign of Sorrows for him. Keep Exsanguinate on and Redeem. And just get him Reign of Sorrows so he can kill everything. So, try him up front first. Just to see what it's like. Get rid of Endure. Okay, so, bleeds up front. Bleeds front to front. Bleeds at the back. Front to back. Below 50% HP, a stronger bleed and a self-heal on the front. And if he goes below HP and there's someone else who's below HP, he can heal himself and them as well. Okay, that could be fun. Let's see what they look like in various ways. It's kind of cool, actually. I think I prefer him as he was. That's pretty sweet, though. Alright. I think we're okay. Let's go and try... let's embark on a new quest and see what we can achieve. Okie dokie. Warren's Weald, Ruins, or Cove? Damage Stone looks pretty good. Warrior Cap looks pretty good. Bracer looks pretty good. That would be great if I had a leper, but I don't. I'm thinking maybe go to the Warrens again, actually. Get another Warrior Cap, so I can have them for my 2 front rows, or go for the Damage Stone. Maybe Damage Stone, that could be fun. Or the Cove. I guess we've not done the Cove yet. We've done one of each. We'll hit the Cove, just for anyone who either hasn't seen this game, hasn't played it. If you haven't seen this game, you haven't played it. I'm not quite sure why you'd be watching this unless this is actually your first exposure to this game. But we'll show you the Cove. We will show you the Cove. All right, let's assemble the party. Mangina. You are going front and center. Now, what do we want? Probably to take our back row healer. Schneedel, you can be in there. Then it's either Bullet, Colnox, Zera, Lady as well. Colnox has already been out a couple of times. Let's send in Bullet. Let's break him in a little bit. And position 3. That's kind of a heavy defense build with some strong offense. So we've got heavy damage to the front, kind of meh damage everywhere else, kind of meh damage. I think we kind of need, I think, some range damage, which an Antiquarian is not. Sorry, Zera, but I don't think you're going to see a huge amount of play, because the thing with Antiquarians is they kind of suck at, like, everything. Like, every single thing an Antiquarian can do, other classes can do better. But the real advantage of the Antiquarian is it gives you additional loot drops and additional gold carrying, like the gold stacks that you can take are increased by, I think it's like 1,000 gold or something like that, so it allows you to carry more money. So you kind of want to take them along on stuff that you've cleared quite a few times and you already are sort of not like totally out-leveling, but you're definitely on the like higher end of the level cap. So when you get to like level 2 and 3, you're like running level 1 dungeons, that's when you take the Antiquarian along, because it just gives you so much money. They're basically there as like speed enhancers for farm. So sorry, Broseph, I don't think you're gonna see a run on this stream. Probably on the next one though, because then we'll have more people up at level 2, and then we can do that and you can see what they do. They've got a nice dodge buff for the entire party, but that's about it really. So let's get some trinkets on some dudes. Yeah, you guys both have basically the same accuracy, so we'll give Mangina some accuracy bonus. He's pretty fast already, actually, so probably doesn't need that. We'll give the Speed Stone. Yeah, give the Speed Stone to this guy, to Bullet, so that he can do that. Healer, you need to not get stressed, so give you -10 stress. I think we're good to go. +4 dodge, -1 speed. I'm not really sure if I want anyone to be slower. I guess I could give it to Bullet, and then the Speed Stone would just offset that, so he just gets extra dodge. Which actually could work really well, because he's got Defender. So cast Defender on someone, Retribution so you get hit, or so enemies swing at you instead of the target, and then you've got greater chance to dodge. And obviously, even if you dodge the attack, I think you still proc the counter attack, even if you do that. So, yeah, that could definitely work nicely. Could work pretty nicely. Okay. So Mangina has more speed if the torch is above 75, which is good, because it's going to be. And extra damage to beasts. Well, we're going somewhere where there aren't very many beasts. It's mostly Eldritch here. Alright, let's do it. Couple of shovels, couple of keys. Torches. Food. There's not a lot of blight, if I remember. There's not a lot of blight or poison at this level. Are there bleeds, though? I can't remember. We'll take a couple of them. I think there are debuffs. I think. But I can't remember. I don't think there's any bleeds at this early level. I'll take one of each just for the sake of saving some money. I'm going to regret that knowing my luck. Alright, let's get in there. I honestly just can't remember if there's bleeds in the cove at this level. I know there are at later levels, but we'll find out. Worst case scenario, I fucked everything up and then we'll just heal through it. It'll be fine. First fight, let's go! See, it's all Eldritch. Some Eldritch and Unholy stuff, though, so... Let's see, what can we kill in the first go? Not enough Holy Waters, there's 2 Holy Waters. That is the perfect number of Holy Water. I should realistically just carry an entire inventory full of Holy Water, because it is just a bottle of the Holy Light of the Emperor, so... Kinda need to be carrying that with you wherever you go. Let's get... Yeah, let's just give the thing at the back a pickaxe to the face. Sure, why not? You can be judgmental of it to kill it, because it's a high-speed enemy, so less likely to get its turn in before we do. No one really needs defending at this point, I don't think. Give them some minus dodge and minus speed, so we can get our turn in before them. Rain of Sorrows. Looks like so much fun. I really want to try Exsanguinate, but I've got to get below Bleed for that. Let's beat this guy down. That's a fucking strong-ass bleed. Okay, well we've got everything to murder the thrall before it does its tick-tick-boom nonsense. Wow, Flagellant is, like... Flagellant is strong. Very, very strong. Especially in the early game. I don't know how that holds out into the late game, but, yeah, that's, pretty intense, actually. Might be interesting to try running a party with multiple Flagellants, unless there's like a unit limit on them that stops you from doing that, but that would be no fun. A Bas Relief. We could cover it with Holy Water. Holy Water is the answer to everything, or just touch it. Ah, it's left you a good impact. You're hard-skinned, there you go, he's harder to kill now. That was a good message. Shuffle on. Another fight. Let's do it. Ah, you guys. Madman and Shaman. I hate these guys. They are all the things that cause all of the psychological problems. I'm gonna say give them some stun, or you can miss giving them a stun. That's cool. Let's reduce their speed so we can maybe get a go in before they do. Absolutely whip and bleed the ever-loving shit out of the back rows. And absolutely blight the ever-loving fuck out of that guy, because I hate those guys and their psychological damage. And of course he resists the blight, because why the hell wouldn't you? I love the music in the Cove. I think it's some of the best music in the game, actually.
Gnawing uncertainty, the birthplace of dread.
Now they really want that guy dead for some reason. Flay them some more. Give them more bleeds on the back row, because fuck those guys. 4 damage per round, 3 rounds. Give that guy some bleeds and some poisons, because just fuck those guys.
On its own.
They really don't like Bullet this game. Like, he's barely even done anything to them yet. Although, given that, I should probably just activate Retribution. Hit that guy and have the Retribution buff up, and there you go, they'll keep attacking him, and he'll swing back. The dodge amulet paid off.
As the fiend falls,
Yep. Riposte dodge amulet is a legit combo, and we should absolutely be using it. Give that guy a pickaxe to the face.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Again! Get riposted, Fit. Get riposted, bitch. Seriously. That's what you get if you're gonna constantly go for the bullet. Ah, they never learn.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
There we go, we've looted some more holy water. You satisfied now, chat? You've got all of the holy water you could possibly need. 3 bottles should be enough of the Emperor's Glory for you. Although, to be fair, one can never have too much of the Emperor's Glory. Here we go again! Jesus! They really hate that guy. Something about Bullet, man. You're a very hateable person. Let's get some bleeds on the back as well. Just fuck spellcasters, man. Fuck spellcasters. Gotta get that retribution, yo. Oh, and now they start targeting other heroes. Now you start doing it. Huh. I mean, yeah, that'll be a nuisance and everything. 3, 5 damage. He's gonna bleed out and die from poison. Give that guy some poison. 3, 5, it's not gonna be enough. Stun the snail, doing all of the extra damage, because fuck that guy. We just need to start whacking down the big guy who's doing the, all the bullshit. Problem is he's got such high bleed resist. Just bellow them all. That'll kill everything. Or ensure everything dies. Get riposted, fool! Wow, they hate my man-at-arms. Seriously, they really can't stand that guy. Maybe you should put defense on, but then you might be taking damage from 2 different people. But it would give you a shitload of prot. Guard the healer. And he might have to turn riposte on next turn as well. Yeah, he's not going to bleed out next turn. Just why? Why are you giving so much attention to this one person? This one guy, man. This one guy. 10, 4, 6. He'll bleed out next turn. Crush the snail.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life.
There we go. The guard served its purpose. He's going to die next turn, so he doesn't really need to do anything. But we have nothing else to do, so pickaxe to the face.
Executed. Be wary.
Ship's figure. This totally needs holy water. Now this might inspire this guy or drive him insane, so... Hey, there we go. Ah, coral. Now this may soothe his mind or it may give him a horrible disease. Holy water. It does nothing. It's abrasive and unnerving. He's gone insane. Great. I was kind of hoping that would have had the opposite effect. And have actually sorted out his various stress problems, but doesn't matter. We'll work around this. Maybe. Give the retribution to the people. Give the bleeds to all of the people. Oh fine, don't go for the mark target, that's fine. Yes, that is medicine, you need it, but apparently you don't want it, because you're a whiny little bitch, I'm guessing. Maybe next turn we can actually start healing him. It's so fucking annoying when heroes do that. They're like, oh, I don't want heals, I'm too stressed. Well, if you get crit heals, you won't be fucking stressed all the time.
Another one falls.
Haha, get reposed, bitch. Such a useful ability. Pickaxe to the face. And miss. Will he accept healing this time? Yes. Good. He's not gonna bleed out, so... hit him again. I don't think it knows your plans, bro. It's a fucking snail. Wow, he is close to actually, like, having a fucking heart attack and just going completely insane. That was an effective pickaxe to the face. Give everyone a little bit of healing. There we go. Just a little top up.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
A sack of loot containing some gold. It's pretty sweet. Alright. Thing is, we need to do 100% of battle rooms, so that means we've got potentially 2 battles ahead. I really hope that our dear, slightly mentally disturbed bullet will get over himself. I could have him undo this trap. That might help his... Nope, he was too insane. He was too insane to undo the trap and get some of his fucking sanity back.
In Radiance,
oh well,
find victory.
That's fine. I think we might be able to make it all the way without him dying of having a fucking heart attack.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place. Glittering gold.
Oh, I'm tempted to feed them food, but if we get the meal thing, then they'll be even more stressed, and that'll just... I don't know. Press on. Oh, joy. Oh, joy. Thanks, game. Absolutely the thing that we did not want. I need you to move forward. You can actually do fine there. That's fine, by all means, keep beating the flagellant. He will start healing everyone else. Bro, you're ruining it for everyone else. Please stop. Someone's asking if we have a wipe incoming. Possibly. Possibly. It's actually kind of hard to tell at the moment. Our flagellant has just gone below 50% HP, so he's got a big heal incoming. There we go. And the man-at-arms will not accept it! Because he's a dick! You literally just needed to accept the heal. But no, you're too fucking special to need heals. Can you at least kill someone or ensure they die next turn? Yes, good. Okay, Blight. Spellcaster needs to fucking die because they're annoying as shit. It's okay, I think he's gonna... Is that 5? He won't die this turn, but he'll bleed out next turn, so that's good. Ouch. Oh, please stop fucking with my guys' minds, Bullet. You're ruining everyone else's time with this. I don't think we have a wipe incoming, but this is not an easy one. Oh boy. Mangina is not doing well. That guy's gonna bleed out. Let's see if we can bust the grouper down quickly. Can you heal? Will he accept it? No, of course not. You are doing my fucking nutting, Bullet. Come on, bro, you're like the biggest fucking killjoy in this party at the moment. I almost want you to have a fucking heart attack and die at this point. Okay, that's it. I want you to have a heart attack and die. You just missed like the easiest fucking thing. Will he accept a heal? Yes, finally, good. A minor heal, he will accept it. And then he'll get murdered again by everything. Good lord. Pickaxe to the face. Didn't do anything. Will he accept a heal this time? Yes! Finally! Bullet stopped being a dick to everyone and actually accepted something that was good for him. Oh, lordy, lordy, lord. Someone's saying the funniest part is that Bullet's going to survive this map. I don't think that's funny. I don't think that's funny. I think that's like the worst thing that could possibly happen. I swear he's just here to troll us at this point in time. That's all he's doing. He's standing somewhere towards the front, trolling the entire party, telling everyone how shit they are. It's not helpful. Someone believes Mangina is more likely to die. I wholeheartedly disagree. I think we just made it through the quest, and now we're okay.
As victories mount, so do resistance.
We can eat some food. Okay, he won't eat some food. I don't really want to get rid of holy water, because, I mean, it's fucking holy water, bro, but we can get rid of the anti-venom in favour of that. We didn't pass the thing. That means there is still one sodding battle room left.
Another misfortune.
Okay, that's fine. We can handle one more battle. Okay,
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only
I'm gonna give him the holy water. So that he can resist some things and maybe not go totally insane. And of course there's a fight before we get to the frickin' battle room. Because, you know, we just need a little bit more stress. Stress is the thing that we don't have enough of already in the party. Please don't get pushed back. You got pushed back. Damn it. See if you can stun the last guy. That's removed a little bit of the problem.
a blazing star is born.
Pummel some fools. Of course you resist the bleed and everything. You stun that guy? Nope. Hit him with that. That might be enough to kill him. Unless he resists the blight. Oi, 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 oi. This party, man. This party. I gotta say, chat, you're disappointing me in this dungeon. I was expecting more from you at this point in time, chat. And that guy's gonna die next round, so that's fine. That guy won't. Now he will. Wow. Bullet actually did something kind of useful.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Okay, Bullet is going fucking insane here, but at least in that fight he kind of went insane in a good way. One more fight, chat. That's all we've got to do. We've got to manage one more fight, and then I think I'm going to wrap this stream up. So let's clear out these three guys. Should be a pretty easy fight. Bellow to give them the lack of dodge and speed. We might be able to outmaneuver them a little bit. Let's get some blights on the big guy. Just to start trying to work his health down. He's got some pretty big stun resist. That guy doesn't, though. See if we can get him to miss a turn. Alright. That's pretty good. Someone's saying, Bullet is rightfully paranoid because he's a black guy surrounded by white people. It is true. The old saying does, after all, go, around whites, never relax. Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure that's what the phrase is, right? That's how it works. Is he really black or just dirty? I don't know, chat. I do not have the answers to these questions for you. It's possible he may just be absolutely filthy. We don't know. We can't tell. See if you can stun the big guy.
As the light gains
You failed.
Spirit
Oh, it doesn't matter. We've only got 2 more guys, and I think we might actually be able to round this off fairly easily. That seems like an ability that the Flagellant should have. It would probably be too overpowered then if it was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna hit, like, literally everything. Give him more blights and bleeds. 10 damage? Eh, he's not gonna bleed out this turn, but maybe soon. Will that guy bleed out? 2, 3, no. If you roar, and I was gonna say if you did that and hit him for 1 damage, he would have, but of course. One guy versus 4. I think we might have this one in the bag, chat. I do believe that it is in the bag. You don't need a bandage, bro, Seth. You're a flagellant. You should be used to this bleeding everywhere shit. There you go. Easy game, easy life. Look at that.
The pungent odor abates. The things are driven back for a time.
Alright. Let's see if they get anything good. Jeff has become deadly and Bullet is off guard. You now have minus speed and minus dodge on the first round. God damn it, Bullet. You are the biggest party pooper in this entire fucking thing, aren't you? Alright, let's see if we've got any new guys. Leper, Houndmasters and this. Can we expand our barracks? We can, and I kind of think we should. I'm not sure if we've got enough to field... Nah, we've got enough to field an entire team. We don't need to bring on any new people, but what we do need to do is to really sort out some of these people and their fucking stress levels, starting with Bullet. Obsessed with self-worship, oh boy. Do I want to send you to the Abbey then? Maybe they can beat that out of you? Maybe you can flagellate it out of yourself. Can he meditate? Maybe that will help him. Let's see. Mangina... Well, obviously. Obviously you're going to go and flagellate yourself. Seems like the logical way of him dealing with it. Schneedlewoods, you can go get yourself absolutely fucking hammered. Because you need to. And Jeff... I guess I'm gonna have to send you to the whores. I'm going to give you, better whores.
A game of chance.
Still by far the most expensive treatment. I choose you and you. Oh, it's gonna be like that, is it, Jeff? Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. And we do have enough to field another party after this. Alright. Oh, those two are worth every coin, are they? Yes. Bloody well hope they are, Jeff. It costs me a shitload of money to send you in there. Fucking hell. Well, chat, I do believe that we are done here. I think I'm gonna call that stream. It's been a wonderful couple of hours. Or how long has it been? Yeah, it's been a wonderful 2 and a bit hours. I do wish that I could continue, but I do have some other things to do, like, you know, eat and all of that stuff. Unfortunately, I am only a mere demi-mortal. So, before I go, chat, well, actually, I have nothing else to do. I think I've sorted out everyone's, various stresses. Maybe I can send someone in to deal with a disease, but that's probably going to cost a shitload more money than I have. Kind of need to hold on to my cash for the next run, and I kind of need to bring a healer along for the next run as well, so that was a thing. Someone says a real gamer eats while gaming. It's true, it is true, a real gamer does eat while gaming. However, I am also someone who has this pesky little thing called manners, and one thing that I fucking hate on any sort of live stream is just hearing, you know, fucking someone chewing into my fucking ear because they don't seem to have learnt how to chew with their mouth closed. One of the most irritating things in the world, so I'm not going to be doing that. So what I'm going to do, chat, is I'm going to bid you a very fond farewell, and I will give you a hearty and well-earned GG. You have performed admirably, I would say, in these first half dozen or so dungeons. Only a couple of people have lost their heads, but, you know, we can work on fixing that a little bit later. So, well played, chat, and I will see you whenever the next time is that I feel like doing this. I am somewhat committed to maybe trying to get at least one stream in a week now, because, you know, I've got a more powerful computer that can actually handle some gaming. And, you know, it just seems like, well, I don't really have an excuse, because I've got all my evenings free, so I might as well spend one of them entertaining some people. So I will see if I can hold to at least once a week. I don't know if it's going to be the same day every week, but I'll give it a go, and there will, of course, be announcements put out on my Minds page. So do feel free to go and follow that if you'd like. Updates not only on this, but also on various other sorts of things. Ugh. I just shilled a social media page. I feel so absolutely disgustingly filthy. Anyway, chat, thank you for joining me. It has been a world of fun, pain, and misery, and I shall see you all the next time.